Is this thing on? All right, there's the clap. This is Addison, Jake, and Miss Ashley coming to you. Madam Commissioner Ashley coming to you from the Garden State Grill. Is this thing on? We're at a big old cruise in for WholeVet and the Blue Knights, a police force motorcycle club, and we were raising money for WholeVet and the Blue Knights. What's up?
I'm dyeing some heads. I'm painting some heads orange and some heads blue, and I even brought a special extra little something, some silver glitter with stars in it. I thought that looked really nice on the bald head.
Oh,
yes.
Blue. You got to add that to Dale's too.
I want to know, how was the ride? Because there was a lot of motorcycles rolling through. We had Noah, had the drone up in the air, getting the footage, trying to time everything right. So how was the ride?
The ride was cool. I was about halfway back, and somehow we got split up. So they went one way, we went a different way. We ended up having to block 55, and we didn't see any police until we got here. So yeah, it was a bit of a cluster, they say, but it was fun.
Cage Whitley, what's your favorite thing so far?
Watching the motorcycles come in.
Which one has been your favorite motorcycle?
The red and blue American one.
And you also said that you got to sit in a pretty sick car, didn't you? What was that like?
What kind of car was it?
It was a Mustang.
Nope.
Plymouth Roadrunner.
There we go. Yeah, Mustangs aren't cool.
So the guy told him that it was like one of 400 and something made in that small block 340 or whatever it was.
I like the color.
Super sick. And Cage over here, I can't wait to get back and look at his GoPro footage, because I gave him the GoPro and he has just been going crazy with it. Hadn't you? Been getting on the gun like this right here, that raffle draw, and he was all down like this.
Learning from his daddy.
That's right. We got some good oh man, there's actually a guy at Bulldog who's like, hey, is that the Osmo? What are you doing? I handed him my card. I'm like, hey, we got a studio in Andrew, come on.
So let's talk about that real quick with the studio. Let's talk about like what's going on right now, what type of clients are coming in from your side, and then I'll kind of talk about how I'm bringing in those clients.
My side, we've got a couple. David Carter is going to come in and do a media day with us. Just had a meeting with Miss Patty Davis,
Miss Patty,
and her friend Jody, and they're going to do a media day, but it's going to be a podcast on the good Lord above and everything like that, and how the church is more of a corporation wanting money than I don't know. They're going to fire some people up with it. I'm excited.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait.
Little town team.
Yes.
Well, and then like for me too, like having like a roofing client come in and use the studio, and then turn around and having a real estate client bringing them in and using the studio. Hey, cut it out. Your drum beats are getting it on my audio. So yeah, like flipping those two clients and having those two different type clients come in, it's fun to see the shop be able to be used for like multiple different clients, because like a lot of clients are like, well, how would I use that, or how does that? It's like podcast. That's the answer, podcast. You know what I mean? And once they see it done, like our real estate client, Louisa, like once she saw it done and we did it, it was like she was ready for the next one. You know what I mean? Because she saw how easy it was and on her end,
Yeah.
So.
But I will say she also is really good about posting her content. And so she was the one that, like, as soon as we started delivering and getting her content back, she's been posting it consistently. Yeah. And she adds a lot of her own, like, organic stuff herself in her stories. And so it complements really well. And I know that a lot of it is people getting really great footage, and then they post one thing, they wait like a month, and they post something else and think that they're supposed to gain traction.
Well, you haven't seen the new furniture yet, have you?
No. You got some new furniture.
Yeah, we got some new furniture. It's like a little sitting table with some taller chairs.
Okay.
It's like metal underneath, wood on top. Okay. I guess apparently it's more of a dude furniture because all the metal or something. I'm not sure how that works.
That offers a new look.
Yeah.
We got couch situation. We got a desk situation. We got a whiteboard situation.
We're gonna have a
going on.
have a whole back room full of furniture and curtains, and it's gonna be a good day.
So with this event, the reason why I want to do a podcast here, one, is because I just want to do a podcast here because we're both going to be here anyway, right?
Yeah.
Try to get maybe some other people on, but that wasn't the real reason, like to try to get people on. Like I just want to do it. But I also want to show people like what it looks like to be like mobile. What does a mobile podcast look like? Like as simple as 2 microphones plugged into a camera, talking about what we typically would be talking about anyway. We're just out here doing it at this event. But the beauty of like being connected to Dale and WholeVet and what they do with the veterans and all that stuff, like that's something I've always wanted to help out with. But it's crazy to me that somebody can have an organization like this that does all these great things, but they don't have a budget to pay for marketing.
Right.
But they need more marketing and just as much marketing as your brick and mortar business.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But not having a budget with a nonprofit, that becomes the issue. So finding creators that can relate to your nonprofit. Like this, I guess this is my message to nonprofits, right? If you don't have a budget, it's finding those creators that relate with your nonprofit, that want to align with it, and they're willing to create content. The downside of that is it's free, so you're at their kind of like time. So if I get super busy, I might not have time to edit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can come out and shoot it, but it might take me weeks to get it back to you, whereas a paying client, they're getting it in 72 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just kind of my message to nonprofits. Like if you got a nonprofit, you need marketing, you don't have a budget, find creators that align with your mission and see if they're willing to come help you out and even be a part of your organization. You know what I mean? So I don't know where that came from, but that was just like, looking around, seeing, I'm like, if we didn't come, if we didn't capture it, would anybody else come? Would anybody else capture it other than just a few phone pictures to post?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is super cool, man. I can't wait to see what all goes down. We got Josh over here, the drummer of the band.
Yes, I haven't seen him yet. I need to go see. Hey, Josh.
He's about to get down. So we can kind of cut there, man. Let's see if we get anybody else on as the day goes on, and we'll see what happens. I know we're dyeing Dale's hair and some other people. He's ready to lose the leather.
It's a little warm. Well, I need one of them fans to clip to like my hat bill.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll cut there and go see what's going on. See y'all in a little bit. Peace.
Mason, he is the drumline for Dirt Road Junction, an amazing band. Dude, how long y'all been playing?
So we have been playing probably for about 4 years now.
Okay.
Started out just us getting together and jamming out in a shop basically, and it kind of turned into something. Played a couple of private events for friends, and then here we are.
And y'all are good. I saw y'all at Tobacco Road Harley.
Yes, sir.
Last time. That was fun. Tried to sell me a Harley, and
did you get one?
No. And for this reason, because I went in today to go get a pair of riding gloves, and they wanted to charge me $60, and it had Harley on them, and I don't know. I can't ride a Kawasaki with Harley gloves on.
I got some gardening gloves.
The gardening gloves? Oh, those will work perfect. Green.
Got
the little
actually,
rubber.
These are purple. They're my wife's. But
Okay,
if you need to borrow them anytime, man, just
little
let me know.
rubber nipples on the grip?
Yes, of course.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
All right, so Dirt Road Junction, amazing band. You have any event, these guys are amazing. Do some of the old hits, some of the new hits.
Yeah, we got a wide variety of genres that we play. So, we play some kind of old school funky music to some old school rock and roll, Skinnered, of course, because that's back to our roots. And then, we just do some 90s rock and stuff like that. So actually next weekend will be one of our bigger shows that we're playing. It's at Ting Park in Apex.
Okay.
And it's going to be for a suicide awareness event.
Okay.
So that will be next weekend. I'm not sure exactly what time we play. I was not prepared for this interview, just so everybody knows. But hey, check us out on Facebook, and all the information is right there, everything you need.
That sounds good, man. Thank you. Thanks again for blessing our ears, man. Good to see you again, brother. And we'll be back.
Ashley Strickland. She is our head and hair specialist for the day. We have a good.
All right, we're back for the final from the Motor Muscle Excursion. We are here with two dedicated members for this cause, two works of art that have been, blessed upon us. We got Greg Toback and Dale Robbins. For a fundraiser, they did a slight makeover with our awesome Commissioner of Anger, Ashley Strickland. And she just did a great thing. I mean, this just shows how dedicated these gentlemen are to the cause. So, Greg, how did it go today, man?
Oh man, it went fantastic. I mean, the ride out of we had so many people, so many different groups show up. Fantastic. A lot of support, a lot of people out here. The band is amazing. Dale, that kind of speaks for itself.
He looks like he's
Dale almost looks evil.
He looks like he's traumatized by something.
I bet you we could sell this to a Cheetos commercial.
We could.
Opened a bag of Cheetos and a Dale came out.
Yeah, thumbnail, yeah.
Dale, sir.
I'm speechless. I'm rarely speechless.
Rarely.
Almost never speechless.
Oh, ever.
Today, third annual Motor Muscle Excursion, second with the Blue Knights. Had about a month to put it together last year. We worked on it tirelessly. Actually, let's be honest, we ate several times, socialized, and tried to get people to focus in meetings. It was a struggle, but it was a success out here today. We really did. I do want to give a shout out. We had American Legion riders from Jacksonville, from Fuquay, possibly from Clayton, American military family out of Greensboro, Knights of Solomon out of Pittsburgh. We had riders from 4 different directions. Jacksonville, American Legion Chapter Riders 265. Really, this was the community coming together. Not only bikers, but people in their classic cars, etc. for one cause. We just care. And we love this country, and we love each other and our communities, first responders and the military and veteran community. And yes, I stole this idea from a company I used to work for. They did something like this 20 years ago. The GoFundMe is live. The dynamic duo, you can keep giving, and I'll feel better about getting the orange out of my ears and nose. Man, it was a great success.
And the
Thank
Adam's
you.
apple.
If I can do it. And he was talking about all the different places, the military places we had come out. We also had the Blue Knights. We had chapters 21, 13, 8. They came out of Rocky Mount, out of Greenville. I mean, we had Blue Knights from all around North Carolina. So the turnout between the military families, the military riders, and the Blue Knights, and even the Knights of Solomon was just amazing having all these people out here. So, yeah, thank you.
Hey, it's been awesome. It's been a great third Motor Muscle Excursion. We've already started the planning for year 4.
Yes.
If y'all are down, check us out. Blue Knights, WholeVet, the shop. If you want to get in contact, that's where you go, and we'll figure out a way to make that link. Hope y'all have an amazing rest of your week. And
We make a cute couple.
Not really.